Hi. Marcy and Brian, if they're going to help us.
Hello, Hiromi.
I want some punch.
And how old is he?
13 months.
13 months.
Let me see if I can. Let's see, Parley. Hi. How are you? Now, who do we have here?
This is Dan's baby. This is little.
How old is she?
About a month ago.
Oh, golly, how old is she?
I don't know.
What a cutie. What do you have there?
I'm Brent and Michelle Mason, and our daughter Mackenzie.
And how old is Mackenzie now?
2 months.
Oh, she's a cutie. Let's hear who's here.
I met Helen.
Yes, I'm going.
Oh, okay. Where is she? Like that would help anything. I'm Roger's wife, Judy. Turn around, John.
And in the middle.
Okay, and I'm Barbara.
And we'll go over here. And this is John.
I'm Judy's son, John.
Okay. Have there.
My name is David Timmerman.
And then I'll be right there.
To Margaret Dean Bagley.
Okay.
I mean, sorry, son. I just got my mission call. To the West Indies, English speaking.
All right.
Kind of different, but...
You think you can learn to speak English?
Yeah.
Be a wonderful experience.
That's great. When do you leave?
I leave October 4th.
Can everybody hear?
Wonderful.
Yeah.
We really want to thank them a lot. We thought we'd start out tonight by having each family, each of my cousins, give just a little quick rundown of what happened since we met last year in their family. So I'll start out just a little bit with ours. The Bogadol family, we just had our family reunion down in Torrey, Utah. And we had a real good reunion up on the Elkhorn campground. Leon and Beth was in Washington with girls. What is it? The FHA thing that she goes back to Washington every year. So Leon was there just with his one daughter, and then Jacob and Tino, his wife, and Kirsten and John were there. So he had a small family, but everything's...
We're retired now, both of us, so we just have a lot of fun together.
And Loeb and Bob are doing pretty well. Bob had a little bit of surgery, but he's recovering and he's doing pretty good. And Loeb is doing pretty good. And my family is all doing well. We was really happy to get Jim and Hiromi back from Ireland last Friday. They've been there for about 13 months on a job that he was doing. And all of the rest of the family as well, Patty and Jerry in southern Utah. And Tammy was down from Omaha, Nebraska, and she's doing fine with her children. And we have one grandson, Jerry's oldest son, is on a mission in Columbus, Ohio. That's our first missionary in the grandchildren.
Too much this year, but we got lots coming up. Anyway, I guess you know Amy's going to be married August 4th, so that's 2 weeks from Friday, so we're real happy about that. And Shirley isn't here tonight. Leslie just had twins about 3 weeks ago, and they were very premature, so they're having a struggle. But they were doing all right for the first week, so Shirley and Henry went on their trip up to a church history trip for 3 weeks. So none of them showed up tonight. But they're all fine and doing good, so as far as I know, everybody's doing great.
Kind of an awful time in our lives because of Mom. As you know, she has bone cancer now, and she's in a lot of pain and is doing a lot of sleeping now and not much conversing with us. But we're all there supporting her and taking turns.
2 great-grandchildren, or I should say grandchildren first. We have 3 new ones. They were all here once. Now we've just got one here. The others are up at the house having dinner. Tanya, stand up and show your baby. This is John and Tanya Dean. They made Roger grandpa. He made Roger grandpa. And Margaret had 2, one in April and one in May. So now Margaret is grandma. This makes 24 great-grandchildren for me, and only 4 of them in Salt Lake. 20 belong to the Huckvales, and they're all over the place. But to start, we've had a wonderful year in our family. The only bad, Helen's husband Fred was in an accident on the freeway up by Portland, and he's out of the hospital and is doing well, but not able to travel to go home to California yet. But, and then, as I said, we've had 3 new great-grandchildren. I had my family reunion. My children, spouses, grandchildren, great-grandchildren were nearly all of them here in June. We had a party here at Margaret's, and we had, I think, 68 people. All the deans. So it was wonderful to have them all here. It will probably never happen again to get all the Huckvales in Salt Lake. But it was a great party. We had a great week with all of them.
Did you see Laura?
Did he tell all of you? He's going to West Indies. So that's a new place. And Margaret has 2, a boy and a girl on missions now. Natalie is in Texas, and Garrett is in the Dominican Republic. And Natalie will be home next month, and Margaret and Doug are going to Dominican Republic in September when Garrett is released. And then in October, they lose David. They're doing this for me. Haven't got it, but she's close by, so I'll call her. Well, we're real happy to have 23 of our family here tonight, but they're all Lorraine and Bill's. Yeah, they're all Lorraine and Bill's children. Richard and Carol have, well, Richard has 7 children, Carol has 6. If they could have been here, it would have been wonderful, but they just were not able to. Carol's family, where Rick and I live now, she, Ellen, is wonderful with their 6 children, but she was out skating with a group from the school just before school ended. And what do you know? Right at the end of the skating, Carol fell and broke her right arm, and so she's kind of can't drive the car, and she's, well, it's a good thing she's got some children that are old enough to help her. And they do, but they would have liked to come, but they just didn't see how they could. And Richard and his 7 children are set to leave for North Carolina to Vivian's parents' 50th wedding anniversary, when all their family will be there, and they couldn't work it out to be to both places, so we'll have to excuse them tonight. But we've had a wonderful year. Dick, remember last time you had the last, what do you call it? The last family reunion, Dick and I celebrated it in the emergency hospital. We were on our way here when we had the automobile accident. But we felt real really happy to see several people come from the family come to the hospital to see us. And I heard one of the nurses say, I think we ought to make it a rule only have 2 visitors. I guess they felt like we were taking over the hospital. But it was good, so we felt like and then we appreciated the pictures that Margaret sent us afterwards. So thoughtful. Trying to remember, what else can I say, Carol? Time resting or sleeping, gets up in the morning and eats and goes back to bed and sleeps. Gets up around lunch and has something else to eat and then goes to bed again. But he's doing pretty good. He's here tonight. So it's sure nice to be here and to see you all again. Hopefully I get to talk to y'all. Can you hear me at all? Yes. Okay. It's just I couldn't hear anybody over there, so I was wondering if anybody else could hear me. Anyway, we're very happy to be here tonight and to see so many smiling faces and relatives that we haven't seen for a while. Much better this year than last year, when we had to go out to the hospital and see a couple. But anyway, they're here and feeling great this year. Well, we've had quite a bit of excitement this year with our family. The oldest, as many of you have noticed, Anne has a new little baby. We're just thrilled to have her in our family, and I think she's really brave to take on a youngster like this now. But we're real pleased, and she's a doll. And also in her family, her second son, Cody, he leaves on Monday to go to the Panama City, Panama mission. He's been in the mission home for 6 weeks, I guess it is. Is that it? 6 weeks to learn the language of Spanish, which he'll use down there. So we're real thrilled for that. What else happened in your family? Graduated from college this year, is now a CPA, which we're just real thrilled with. Right now she's over in Europe, tearing up the ground over there and having a good time. And Joan is here with her 3 children, and Joan's boys are in some kind of a camp down at the BYU, and we were waiting for them to get home from the camp, but for some reason or other, when she called over, they changed the time. We thought it was been great. We both feel good, and we're happy and enjoying life and enjoying our family. We're just very happy to be here.
How many is here? Aunt Grace says that they have 10 in their family here tonight.
What are you doing? How are you now? This is Uncle Dick.
I have all of my kids that live in Salt Lake here today.
Great.
And their children, and it's just really nice. The first time they've all come this community.
On the table there.
This is Braden. This is my oldest son's youngest child. And this is Jamie, my youngest son's youngest child.
Hi. Hi. Hi.
My middle son. And then the 2 girls are cousins. One is theirs and one is
Hi. Hi.
Shannon.
You are over there. I want to know who everybody is. Nobody's going to talk.
Now you've got Dick and Myrtle and Helen and Grace and John.
Right there. So don't move. Get their feet, huh? I forgot what you look like. Okay. Don't worry about the head. Just get their feet. What kind of shoes do you want? Promise? Okay, I can't see. If you gotta stand up. Yeah, if you see us, we can't see you. Come on. Put a box. Mom, the people behind you we can't see. All right. 1, 2, 3. Phil. Don't move. We got all kinds of cameras. 1, 2, 3.
This is Christopher. You eating again? Daphne? Eating again? Every time I see you though, Sunday you were eating, and today? And there's Kenneth. Kenneth's looking for food too. How is it, Ken? Big crowd, huh? I don't know how many, but quite a few. They did, but I don't have the count. Guard?
Somebody's got to do it.
It's a dirty job, but somebody's got to do it, right?
I hope I don't get wet.
And here's the pool with everybody swimming. Eric is having a good time. Eric, what you doing? What you doing, Eric? Eric, what are you doing down there? Splashing? Something going on here?
No, we were just trying to decide whose turn it is next year.
Who's going to get it next year, huh?
Yeah. Well, you two have done a great job.
Well, thank you.
That was a nice book that you published.
Have now. You found them, didn't you? I didn't know anybody had donuts.
I wonder if you like donuts.
Oh, don't feed it to the dog. You're supposed to feed it to Daphne. Daphne, what did you find there? Daphne, what is it you have? A donut. Hi. You want to tell who you have there? No?
I'm Debbie Rose.
Hi, Debbie. Yeah, we got you before. Go ahead.
This is Debbie, my daughter-in-law.